In recent history, arts education in public schools has been attacked. Robert Sabul, who has a PhD from Purdue University, reports that in 2002, U.S. Congress passed the No Child Left Behind Act that required vast methods, including statewide testing programs and other means of assessment to measure students' achievement. This act changed the world of teaching and learning in schools everywhere. Its intensified focus on teaching impacted areas of art education in many ways. Gray suggested that, ultimately, No Child Left Behind, as it is currently written, focuses on tested, basic education classes at the expense of arts education. Soon the act was replaced.
Second, this bill makes long overdue fixes to the last education law, replacing the one-size-fits-all approach to reform with a commitment to provide every student with a well-rounded education.
This well-rounded education is supportive of the arts. School curriculums are adjusting to the transformation of STEM into STEAM. Watson states that, in a STEAM education model, all of the disciplines are co-equal. This statement proposes that each subject should be individually taught and valued. Thanks to this new act, the arts aren't a sideline subject in school. It is now considered an integral part of education. This subject is important because success in the arts are complementary. This study compared academic differences between students that were highly and lowly involved in the arts. It found that higher involvement produced higher grades in English. The study also found that higher arts involvement produced higher grades on standardized tests. This discovery was consistent from 8th to 12th grade. The arts can potentially increase student success. Institutions that provide grants are a part of the activism to increase involvement in the arts. They encourage and bond people together for a chance to share, develop, and make a profit off of their crafts. Wolf Trap Institute is cooperating with other organizations countrywide to spread the methods of arts integration into schools. This partnership is activism because it increases efforts. A program that is a part of this activism is Creative Kids. According to their website, their tremendous efforts earn them recognition from Michelle Obama. Service learning ties into this topic because I got the opportunity to learn about arts education while serving my community. Creative Kids is a non-profit organization in El Paso, Texas. It accomplishes its mission statement, empower the youth through art, with many different programs. Instructors and volunteers have worked diligently to serve about 600 kids per year for the previous 15 years. At the organization, I photographed and videotaped children completing art projects and receiving art lessons for future posters and artwork to represent the company. I also helped provide instruction on Saturdays for the kids to create amazing projects. Volunteers do things like clean, organize, and prepare for instruction.
I was actually an original creative kid, so for me this is a way that I'm giving back to it. This is a program that gave to me and kind of gave me my first steps into the art world, into art making, into how art is used as a business or can become a business or even a career.
An organization like this relates to my research about the significant influence of the arts on the youth because I got to observe and work with kids in a creative environment. Their developed skills help them make these amazingly detailed pieces.
Really what we do has nothing to do with the art and has everything to do with really building a good person. We're here with being, big brothers, big sisters. We're here as mentors, we're here as leaders, we're here as instructors. And a lot of times these kids are coming for guidance. So we're here to provide that.
When elaborating on the arts in our society, its significance, activism, and supporters must be evaluated. Continuing further discussion on this topic, society must hold educational institutions and local governments accountable for arts education and involvement. We need to make sure that every child of every background has access to these means. Substantial evidence points toward beneficial impacts of the arts, and notable organizations are already making dignified efforts towards this cause. Kids need opportunities to learn, grow, and create in versatile ways.
The arts are central to who we are as a people, and they are central to the success of our kids. This is not an afterthought. This is not something you do because it's kind of nice to do. It is necessary for these young people to succeed that we promote the arts. And I hope that events like this help send a message to school districts and parents and governors and leaders all across this country. You've got to support the arts. It's a priority.